Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you guys? Are you good or not? Please comment below. And one more. Have you loved yourself today? Please comment below. I'm Rahmah Aisyah Unzhurna and I will this presentation how to love yourself through BTS song. Answer, love yourself. It's very difficult to be able to love yourself because we have high standard to loving yourself. By being appreciative of yourself and always grateful to yourself is one of from loving yourself. If you want to love others, I think you should love yourself first. Kim Namjoon, as leader of BTS. About the answer, love myself. Love yourself. The important point in the lyrics of this song is the form of learning and understanding that is needed to be the best version of ourselves and consequently have a good effect on others. So next part we'll discuss about the lyrics of Answer Love Myself. In this part 1, the translate is I'm opening my eyes in the darkness when my heartbeat sounds unfamiliar. I'm looking at you in the mirror, the fear-ridden eyes asking the question. In the part verse, describe how someone who is depressed will feeling alien to himself and always wonder about the same thing. And the next part, the translate is loving myself might be harder than loving someone else, let's admit it. The standard you met are most strict for yourself. The thick 3 rings in your life is part of you and it's you. Now let's forgive ourselves. Our life are long. Trust yourself with midst. When winter passes, spring always comes. In this part, describe loving ourselves is harder than loving others. So we set high standard for ourselves. Then believe that your hard time will pass and happiness will come. So forgive yourself because there is still a long way to go. And the part 3, the translate is perhaps there might not be the answer. Perhaps this might not be an answer. Even just to love myself, I needed to have someone else's permission. I'm still looking for myself again, but I don't want to die anymore. Me who has set me, who has found me, will be more beautiful, knowing the presence of such beauty. This part describes we don't need approval to love ourselves, so you don't have to be someone else to love yourself. Your sadness and pain is also part of you. And the next part, the translate is the way to my love is the most necessary thing that is most like me. The move that has to be made for me now is the action that is for me. Is he attitude that is for me, that is the happiness for me, and always so you when I go, I'm not afraid because this is my all actions love myself. So this part describes to be able to love ourselves, we need to believe that everything will end beautifully with the step and attitude that was life will bring happiness. And the last part, the translate is from the start of the beginning and until the finish of the ending. There is only one answer. Why do you keep trying to hide under your mask? When even the scare may be made by me, all mistake made by constellation. So in this part describe all the wants and mistakes we make are also part of us. So there's no need to be afraid and hide. Keep going and don't be afraid to fail. We know more about ourselves by always thanking yourself, being grateful and appreciating yourself, then you will find the happiness you have been looking for. Without one of them, everything remains a part of us. So, love yourself without exception. And the last, Kim Namjoon as leader of BTS say, no matter who you are, where you're from, your skin color, your gender identity, just speak yourself. Find your name and find your voice by speaking yourself. So, it's the finish for me. I'm sorry for the mistake and not good for English speaking. Thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.